No fear, Master. I'll fare all right without you for a little while.
'Tis not our place to hurry the Arisen.
You made it after all. Guess that means I win. Oi, you lot best pay up.
Dear me.
You didn't disappoint, did you? You've done well. Seems only fair I answer any questions weighing on you. Figures you'd want to know about him. We're supposed to be neutral. Ordinarily, I wouldn't say a word about one of our jobs. But I suppose I can tell you, the situation being what is. His real name is Dara. He was one of us, but he's been exiled. We had no choice, see? After he went off to play the false Arisen, we're men and women of shadow. Center stage isn't our place to stand. That's why he was cast out. He'll ne'er be part of our village again. That all you wanted to ask? What can I say? Not many people bother with this place. Luckily for me, you were different. Knew I was right to bet in favor of the Arisen. Anyway, most visitors get fooled into going up to the manor. We send them packing with a trifle, and if they don't question it, good riddance. Anyone that complacent has got no business being a thief. We only train the rare few who make it here. Some might go so far as to say that the entire village was built around this spot. That all you wanted to ask? For all this, Dara was in line to become the next thief maester. But he failed. Took a massive injury to the chest during the trial. So the title fell to me. That's when he went off, saying he used the scar in his chest to pose as the Arisen. And what a scheme that turned out to be, eh? Now he gets to sit pretty on the best seat in the kingdom. Still, you'd have a hard time proving that he's not who he says he is. He's a wily one, that Dara. Always was careful not to leave behind a shred of evidence. But we can't have him thinking that he gets to go off and enjoy a peaceful life in a lap of luxury after breaking our code. Methinks he needs something to remind him of the debt he owes us. Here, this should do the trick. Now, as to the Maester's teaching, not sure you'll be able to use it to its fullest potential, but I'll show it to you.
Can't say I've any tidings.
What brings you here?
You're the one then? Fine.
Greetings, Master. Is this where you've been all this while? Do take care not to stray so far next time. A reward for our efforts. I expect Captain Brant will know how to put what we've gleaned to good use. Shall we report this development to Captain Brant? If you would be so kind as to follow me, I shall take you to the one you seek.
We're in your hands, sir. Much obliged.
This is the inn. Of course, nothing's free in this world.
Ah, how I've longed to embrace my bedroom.
I return safe and sound. Good morrow, everyone.
Off we go then.
Feeling rested, I trust? Very well. I shall return.
What do you presume to gain by this, Arisen?
At any rate, the pawns in this party are women all.
And yet, no two of us are the same. Aught appears to have changed since we were last here. Let us proceed with due caution.
I cannot fault your memory. We must get to the bottom of this. We'll never get anywhere if all we do is rest.
'Tis enough to make camp only when the need arises. Another statue? Mayhap 'twill yield us all to views.
Why don't we go take a look?
If 'tis as broken as it seems, then I'm afraid we've no retort.
Shoppers! Seems there's no escaping them!
Let my magics grant you an elemental boon. You are in need of healing. Allow me. Wait a moment. Have you a different destination in mind, Master? Very well. I shall follow your lead instead. 'Tis not for us to gainsay the Arisen's judgment. We must go where we are bid. During my travels beyond the rift, I learned of a cave near here that you have yet to explore. Shall I take us there? You can count on me to fly to your aid in your hour of need, Master. Knowing when...
No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. Early Griffin gets the worm, as they say.
Would you mind coming over here? That was incredible. Never have I encountered such a strategy. Truly? That was superb, Arisen. I grant you roaring flame. Take care. We know not what perils this place holds. Keep stout of heart and clear of mind. Oof. Your back's grown out of
Oh, that is lessen your burden.
The Arisen has been put to sleep!
You can count upon my aid!
try for the same result with our next attack.
Follow me, if you would.
Do you want me to go down this slope, Master? Just bear in mind that I shan't be able to climb back up again. Must finding these be so difficult?
A splendid discovery.
Ha! I'll have to remember to tell my own master about this. This is rather thrilling.
My curative magics are at your disposal. Wait a moment. A reward for our efforts. I expect Captain Brant will know how to put what we've gleaned to good use. We ought to bring word of this to Captain Brant. If you would be so kind as to follow me, I shall take you to the one you seek.
We're in your hands, sir. Much obliged.
I would have preferred not to have to fight so soon, but at least I know I am up to the challenge.
We must not let down our guard.
Avoid flame at any cost, Arisen. You could be doused in oil. Let the magic imbue your weapon with the fury of the elements.
Feast your eyes on this!
That was well fought.
In another world, I learned that a forgotten riftstone lies nearby. Shall I escort you there, Master? One can see far to the distance from here.
Perhaps we might take a moment to savour the scene.
You have my support.
Over here, if you please.
Come on, have at it.
Here, an enchantment of cold to freeze our foes.
Drop all your valuables, and I might just let you live.
You'll not live to regret this!
You are in need of healing. Allow me. Wait a minute. Excellent. I know that.
This is a bit early to be practicing. The enemy gets the name.
Pray, follow me. Goblins, master! Advance in fire and blaze. Use it well.
It was a fascinating tale those soldiers outside the palace were discussing.
Regarding the Queen Regent and an important...
We cannot break it from this side.
Really? Now?
Life's been pretty kind to me. My back isn't what it used to be.
Unless I am much mistaken. We have cause to visit a place not far from here.
Shall we head there now? 'Twould save us having to make the trip again.
I need to replenish my stock.
Finally, myself some work.
Sworn I had all to attend to.
Welcome to Bjorn's Art, and quality is what you need if you want to survive. So if we... Many thanks. I appreciate the business.
No purchases. To be made today, I see. I just hope the shopkeep understands.
The Arisen is ever prudent in the application of coin.
Don't think I'll stand for this. Let my magics grant you an elemental boon.
How fine! Do stop and have a look. I've wares of every ilk.
All's lost.
I can't stand.
This is generally used as a material.
I'm sure we'll find a purpose for it in due time.
There's got to be something fun to do.
Ox carts make for relatively safer travel.
Fewer monsters are to be found on the main road, though carts travel only by the sun's light.
This ox cart's bound for the check. I'll not take you anywhere till I've had my due.
That's enough!
Fine. Out of the cart. Here. Steal yourself!
Hope you weren't expecting mercy.
Lost track of time. This place is too comfortable.
I'll take any chance not to think on my troubles.
Well, hello there, sir. Oh, there's always demand for weapons, particularly near the border. Where quarrels occur. Or every other day. Do you come again?
Welcome, sir. After all, 'tis folly to linger on a single vocation when there are so many exciting methods of do come again. Welcome, after all, 'tis folly to linger. On a single vocation, always a pleasure.
A fighter with sword and shield in hand is what I envision when I think of a leader.
I suppose magically inclined vocations inspire a different sort of awe.
Well, there's always demand for weapons. Particularly near the border, where quarrels occur. Do you come again?
Reckon your trade towns can make you right sick of crowds, but here, at least, you'll find a bit of peace and quiet.
Pleasure doing business with you. Go on.
Reckon your trade towns can make you right sick of crowd. But here, at least, you'll find a...
Many thanks.
Welcome, sir. After all, 'tis folly to linger on a... single vocation, do come again.
Well, hello. There's always demand for weapons. But particularly near the border where... Quarrels occur every... Do come again?
Being so alert all day long.
Give me a moment to think.
Everyone's as tired as I am.
I've been pretty kind.
This ox cart, I'll need to see some coin before I let you off.
What the?
The sea lies in the distance, and beyond it, a land unknown. One day, when we're well prepared, perhaps we might venture there and explore.
We might scratch another task off our list while we're here, if we are so inclined.
Efficiency is not the only factor worthy of consideration.
Naught to look forward to, but a long day of work.
We must rest, though the sun is still up. I feel refreshed and ready for a new day. Come, we've much to be getting on with.
I hope you slept well.
Must have taken a wrong turn.
This might contain useful information.
It couldn't hurt to take a peek.
My type of place, this.
Do you know how long you'll be? I only asked so that I might adopt the most effective stance to recuperate my strength.
'Tis not our place to hurry the Arisen.
That's what it's sort of now.
This place is awful dull. Can't complain.
Well,
Have you found some place I might sate my scholarly curiosity? Oh, to think such a place exists. Guide me outside, then. If you can deliver me from...
Tis good to be reunited. This should be far enough. If you truly are a words may be wind, but there's naught else I can offer you. Mayhap the knowledge I've gained reading tome.
We ought to bring word of this to Captain Brandt.
I'd hasten home, were this not my duty.
Follow me, if you would. The one we seek isn't here. Perchance we've come at the wrong time.
The current hour ill suits our progress. Let us visit an inn or make camp, and set out again later.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim as a true arisen. Have you divined aught of the false sovereign, your Majesty? This appears to be a bill calling for the arrest of a man named Dara. But hold a moment. Does this man's countenance not bear an uncanny... I see. If your Majesty is certain that the two are one and... Ah, but of course. A clever plan. The Queen Regent will be forced to deny any connection to our new sovereign, yet will be unable to remove the bill from the public eye. Furthermore, 'twill serve as an attestation to Dara's existence, which shall remain an undeniable truth till the man resurfaces. And all the while, the doubts lurking in the hearts of the citizenry. A clever ploy indeed. I've no doubt that this bill would prove its worth in due course. You have my gratitude, your Majesty.
So, the false sovereign operates at the behest of Queen Regent Disa. The spider has woven her web rather carefully.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your Majesty's... It seems Magistrate Wardor has been safely delivered from his cell. The man's dedication, mayhap 'twould be prudent to visit the man on occasion and avail yourself of his vast stores of wisdom. Now, would you be so kind as to return the key I lent you? I thank you. Pray, take this. Consider it remuneration for your Majesty's efforts.
That was certainly worthwhile. Well done, everyone.
I hadn't expected to...
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your majesty's claim as a true arisen. I bear word from Regent Ken Sven, your majesty. He espied the delivery of a suspicious package to a man named Allard, a minister who happens to be one of the Queen Regent's staunchest and most powerful allies in the palace. From the pains he took to remain on scene, 'tis plain that Allard wished this delivery. That alone is reason to suspect a connection to Deeza's scheme. The Regent Kin intends to call out. He bids you to use this opportunity to search the minister's chambers and see if there's aught to be learned. What say you? I shall ensure that the door to the minister's chambers is open between midnight and dawn.
I am confident we shall see this matter to a successful conclusion. Shall we make for Burnworth Palace?
Well met, son. How
This
might I
really
be
is
of
fine craftsmanship.
Oh, yes? I possess no ill intent, I assure you. I merely wished for a closer look at these. Those of other races differ so in design from our own, you see. I cannot, that's all 'tis, mind. Curiosity. I haven't, and even if I did, it isn't as if I could purchase one, no matter how they fascinate me. It isn't to be.
This ladder looks sturdy enough to climb.
Come take a look. You'll be glad you did. Do come again.
These foreign bows do so intrigue me, but I shall admire them from... You would simply give this to me? Oh, that is most generous. I would gladly accept it. You have my gratitude. Fascinating. 'Tis not dissimilar from an elven bow in make, and yet 'tis unlike such as this bowstring. It looks quite the same, but the tension is altogether different. Why do you stare? Perhaps you find it absurd that I should marvel so at a bow, not a... I suppose I sought inspiration, for I confess I find myself rather lost. The timing could not be more unwelcome, as my skill would have... Forgive me. I should not expect you to know of our ways. I speak of the... Every elf undergoes this trial when they reach maturity. Till we succeed, I have been training most diligently. Yet, indeed, I fear my aim has only worsened with each new... I grew so vexed with myself that I sought to learn a foreign form of archery rather than thanks to you. I now have the means to do so. Though I dare say I shan't make... It might be just what I need to find my aim. Please, sir, you give to me this many thanks. But this is no place to practice. Would you be so kind as to meet me by the... That's where I train, you see. I'll be able to concentrate on your display of bowmanship much. I do hope you'll join me. For now,